Tupac's All Eyes on Me album,
All
classic,
eyes on me.
reached 3.9 billion streams on Spotify as an album. You know, that's all the songs.
3.9
And it is a double album.
billion. That's
but
impressive.
that's crazy. Almost 4 billion streams.
That's wild. That's a lot. That's a
So-
lot of streams.
And when you think about the fact that album is, I mean, there's no such thing as RIAA certified 2 times diamond. There's no such thing. It's just once you sell 10 million and up, it's diamond.
Yeah.
But it's sold over 24 million units.
Right.
So technically, if you wanted to call it 2 times diamond,
2 times
it is.
diamond.
But I mean, for a double album, and that's units, that's physical units for the most part.
Right.
So that's
Right.
that's an insane number. But that album, you know, thinking back, I mean, the track listing, you know, Ambitions of a Ride, California Love, How Do You Want It, Only
Yeah.
God Can Judge Me,
The first disc, we're talking about All Eyes on
Got
Me,
My
right?
Mind Made Up.
First disc was dope, but a lot of my favorites were off the second disc.
Second disc, yeah.
Yeah, Check Out Time, Picture Me Rolling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shorty wanna be a
So you
thug.
want to be a thug?
Thug Passion.
Said it's going to.
I mean-
not the Thug Passion.
And
New Drink.
New Drink. and then the title track was on All Eyes on Me was on
Yeah.
but yeah, Picture Me Rolling.
Picture Me Rolling.
So that
Close Your
album
Eyes.
has so many songs. So like the fact that it is doing that well is not surprising because
Yeah.
all those songs I'm sure are on people's playlists.
That was a classic. Like Pac's put out a lot of great music, a lot of great albums, but All Eyes on Me was, I mean, that's a no skip album,
It is, but and it's a no skip double album,
no skip double album, and that's unheard of.
which is crazy. That's
Yeah,
that's a
there's
double album.
Very few albums that can pull that off. You know, like I love Nate Dogg to death, but his double album didn't do it for me.
He had some tracks on it.
He did have some tracks,
you know,
but it
but it
wasn't,
wasn't. I think his Music and Me album was better. I
Music
like
and Me.
Music
Oh
and Me
yeah,
was
top tier. That's got to be
for me. That's almost no skips.
Yeah.
I mean, because I like that album. Period.
For me, that's Nate Dogg's #1 album.
Yeah.
Music and Me. I vibe so hard with that album.
But the flip side is Never Leave Me Alone.
Never Leave Me Alone.
That is classic.
Yeah, he's put out
That's
some great
classicness
music.
off that
He's
first
put out some
album,
great
though.
music. I mean, I almost want to say he's better on somebody else's song than he is on his own song. Like Nate Dogg on a hook is
Yeah,
I can't find one bad song with Nate Dogg on a hook.
yeah.
But when I think about his double disc album,
Well, one of the songs that comes to mind when people start talking about Nate Dogg on a hook and making a song is "This Is Where I Wanna Be."
boom, boom,
That I
boom,
mean
that
that song
right here with my love.
that was like a summer anthem.
Yeah, it was.
So
Yeah, that G Funk, man, can't be mad at it.
classic Nick. But yeah, the fact that All Eyes on Me being a double album was that solid of an album is just it's unheard of. I mean, there's been quite a few double albums out.
Yeah,
Tupac has a couple. I mean,
yeah, he put out a couple doubles. I mean, posthumously. but
right.
Yeah, that was
Like the Are You Still Down album.
great album.
So that album went 4 times platinum in 20 days. Like when you think about the speed of that, I mean, I know that one was a compilation of some new unreleased songs with some
With
greatest
some old
hits,
songs. Yeah,
but that album released November 25th, 1997, and by December 15th, 1997, 20 days later, it was RIAA certified 4 times platinum.
and this is in the era of physical media.
yeah.
yeah. So
So
that
it-
means people were actually out buying
That
Yeah.
that double disc
Yeah,
album.
it ain't like you can buy streams now. Like people, I mean, you could have bought the albums back then, but
And that's where you got I love that song, Are You Still Down? But not to be confused with the John B version, which was on John B's album,
yeah,
which was also fire.
and that's the one I think of when I think of. Are You
It's
Still
probably
Down?
more popular as far as the versions of the songs.
Yeah,
But Tupac's version was dope in its own right. But
Right.
that's also the album that brought you Do for Love.
what you won't do.
So-
great song. And the
Yeah.
music video that they made for that one,
The animation and all that.
animation?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
dope. Yeah,
that was a good one.
and that had various versions of animation too. There was different styles that kind of morphed in. I remember that one. That was a good album.
Right, Just Like Daddy was another good one.
Yeah.
Just Like Daddy, come on.
So that
Yeah.
the fact that went 4 times platinum in 20 days is just
Yeah, that's a feat that many people can't even touch. You know, like we talk about how great Beyonce is and, you know, all these other artists out there.
right.
To sell that many albums in 20, like less than a month. That's not even 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's not even 3 weeks.
20 days, you're 4 times platinum. That's 4 million copies just right there.
Yeah.
So, but and then going back to All Eyes on Me, being the fact that it's sold 20 million, or I think it's at 24, 25
20
now.
plus,
but,
yeah.
but the fact that it's gone diamond twice, I know there's no such recognition, but every 10
Every
million
10 million is a diamond, yeah.
But when you think about that for a hip hop act, and that was in the late 90s.
Right. Still a emerging genre of music.
Right. I mean, that's just crazy. Now, it's definitely one of the top most sold albums, but it's crazy that I want to say but it pales in comparison by the most sold.
Right.
But it's not hip hop; it's a different genre. But Michael Jackson's Thriller has sold over 70 million worldwide. So that one, if you wanted to call it, would be over 7 times diamond.
7 times platinum.
Diamond.
Diamond. I mean, lucky number 7.
But you look at Michael Jackson and his world status. It's not surprising. Physical copies is not surprising.
Yeah.
That it sold over 70 million.
He's a worldwide superstar.
I mean, he couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Tupac was pretty close to that. I mean, he was pretty well known, but
not like Michael Jackson.
But he wasn't quite the Michael Jackson level.
I mean,
but 20 million is crazy impressive.
Yeah,
though.
There's only a few people that I would not even at the Michael Jackson level, but like close to it.
Right.
And
based on like eras. I mean, you got to put like, I guess, a Taylor Swift.
Because you said eras too, ironically, and she had her eras tour. But yeah, Taylor Swift is one that I feel is up there with Michael Jackson. Not on his level, but
recognizability and popularity.
And then Beyonce.
You're right.
Probably another one.
Right.
And I'm trying to think of any male artist that could hold a candle like that. And first name that comes to mind is Snoop, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like he pulls the numbers, but like as far as notoriety goes, like everybody knows Snoop.
Like knowing who Snoop is. Yeah.
Everybody knows Snoop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like there's it ain't like nobody can hold a candle to Michael Jackson. That boy you just see his face through a window and people were fainting.
Behind a blanket or a mat, what I mean? Like
They were just passing out left and right.
There was no disguise.
Right. So, I mean, I don't see nobody with that kind of influence in this day and age.
I mean, he was at the status that he couldn't go anywhere, so he brought everything to himself. He had an amusement park on his premises, on his house.
Right.
I mean, this dude had Ferris wheels and merry-go-rounds, and
Llamas
he had a zoo. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to bring the outside world in
to him,
because he couldn't go
outside. Yeah, so, everything was shut down.
Yeah, so there's not many people. Yeah, like you said, that have that status.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I know a Jay-Z can shut an area down.
For
Beyonce,
sure.
Taylor Swift, but I don't think they could do it to the level that Mike could.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a lot, like you said, a lot of artists, and Eminem's coming to mind too. Like there's a lot of artists like that. They can sell out, they can shut down, they can do all this stuff, but is it
Michael Jackson
level?
Yeah,
and I don't think we've got anybody at this stage.
Nah. What do you guys think? Is there somebody that can rival Michael Jackson for the top most well-known musical artist?
I mean, when Michael Jackson died, the whole planet got quiet.
Everything shut down.
They were showing worldwide, people were mourning. Like there was gatherings, in countries that you wouldn't
even
expect.
Yeah.
So
they had to turn on their dial-up so they can.
Right. So, but yeah, that status is like crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
It is crazy.
That's super wild.
Can you reach that?